and welcome to hashtag Lift to Spa. Do I make
Yeah,
a plan?
yeah, I had to make a plan. Well, in fact, let me rephrase. I had to find a plan. I'm scared to fail, dog. Like I'm one person who ranking what's about fail. Like, what's the point? Yo, pay like if sa kgone ho thola ntho e ke e batlang, wa nthola. What's the point of living if ke sa be ntho e ke batlang ho ba yona?
Greet you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bolingas Pelo Masego, and welcome to hashtag Lift to Spa. Boo boo, you know the vibes. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring people that are exciting, people that are going to advise you in the best way you can. Sometimes we leave football without knowing what we will do afterwards. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring people with the Voom in the Val Nation just to tell you the little bits and ins and outs about everything that's going on in the Val Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm with.
Ladies and gentlemen, today my boy right here is with Tumelo Gerard Tunti, and yeah, man,
I'm happy to have you here.
I'm also happy to be here, my friend.
So, but before we start the video, please tell them to subscribe.
Please subscribe, guys. Please go on the boys YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. Yeah.
I thank you. Like you have to interact, you understand? We have to know the vibe. The vibe doesn't mean that we have to be excited sometimes. The vibe might be in serious ways, the vibe might be in the way of you understand that we are all going through a lot so that you can feel relieved and understand that we are going through. So let's go into it.
David did some gas on.
You know the vibes. Ladies and gentlemen, today we talk about suicide, but I want Tucha to tell me the ins and outs. When he left football, how was it? When he left football, what it made him feel, you understand? So Tucha man, those days I know you love football, and even in the old age like this, you still love football. You understand? So I wanted to understand actually, as I left football last time. I left football for a reason. I didn't leave it because I don't like it anymore. I don't love it. I still do. But now the problem is I'm not in full time to it. I'm not relying on it. Let me just put it that sense. So after leaving football, what was your plan? Did you have a plan actually?
Honestly, I had no plan, bro.
So what was your decision?
Honestly, I had no plan. I had to find a plan. I had to make a plan. Yeah, I had to make a plan. Well, in fact, let me rephrase. I had to find a plan.
So how do you feel in that point of leaving football because you love football?
Dude, I love football with all my heart, but at that point, dog, I had no choice. I had no choice because age was not on my side, and there was no love. Yeah, there was no love, honestly. So we had to, like, I had to make another plan. I had to do something. I had to keep myself busy. I had to, you know. Yeah, I had to keep on going.
But from there, let me just tell you, from there, how did you manage to figure out the feeling will fade away? How did you control the feeling? Because right now it's not that easy to leave something that you love.
True.
It's like leaving something that you love, love with all
Yeah,
your heart. How did you sort that out?
Bro, honestly, I'm scared to fail, dog. Like I'm one person who ranking what's about failure. Like, I hate being seen as a failure. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so me being scared of being seen as a failure, I had to do something to keep myself busy. I had to do something,
Sure.
yeah, because like you said, having to leave something that you love, like wakabateya, dog. Emotionally, spiritually, dog. Kore wakabateya, bro. Kore o end up also with that into the dog. Or like you trying to find a replacement for that specific thing that you love. You get what I'm saying? That feeling, dog. You get. So nah, dog, I don't know, dog. It just happened already. Like, I had to heal. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to force myself to heal from there.
But from that point, how did you manage to feel like? Didn't it take you to depression, stress, and to that point of suicide?
Too. Yeah, I got to a point where I felt, okay, what's again? There's no reason to live. Like, what's the point? Pay like if what's the point of living if I've been tricked by you get what I'm saying? So yeah, it drove me to depression. Yeah. And I've been through a lot ne, in life. I had a photo of lining in terms of losing my mom at a young age and my dad as well. So I think you actually understand what happened and what the feeling is, how I felt at that time until yeah, there was a point where I felt suicidal and no one knows. Or like maybe Boma, one of my exes that I told, yeah.
But how do you feel at that point? Because anyway, if you could overcome that feeling of saying I feel suicidal at this point, because men don't speak about.
Yeah, men don't speak about their feelings, and men are scared to like speak about their feelings because they're scared to be viewed as weak, as you're not man enough and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get. So if you get people who actually use that against you, like just telling someone your feelings. When I'm telling out there, couple, maybe Boma, for example, if there's a lady in your life, bravo, like Mtumo Bonanga's partner how uses that against you until yeah. Kore o sa jwetsa how weak you are, hore o swaka man, o liswa ke bonthonyana tse jwalo, not understanding how something meant to you. You get what I'm saying?
And you're gonna be afraid to go and get help because of those sayings.
Yeah. So for you to actually open up, hey man, it's difficult as a man actually, bravo. So hey man.
But how do you bounce back from that? How do you fix yourself? How do you put yourself together? Because it's not that easy.
It's not.
It's not that.
It's not. How did I bounce back? Well, what I did was, like I said, I hate being seen as a failure.
Sure.
And I hate failing, dog. Oh well, you learn from your failures, dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, who fail us into him, but being viewed as a failure. Until, yeah, but I don't mean who go hampe ka batho be lo ranking. They didn't like overcome the feeling ill kapo ba committee suicide. You get what I'm saying? Kapo ba end up le ba le strateng, dog. You get what I'm saying? Like there's so many things going on, dog. And there's so many things they lo ranking you get. There's so many people going through a lot, and there's so many things they lo ranking we can't talk about. Wabo. And man, people but by image, it's just that it takes you and you only to believe for what I give fit. I'm gonna make it work. Bravo. So how did I overcome that feeling? Is I told myself for what I came boy. It's fine. Bravo. It's fine. You felt as like I felt as if this is what I wanted to do. So it's fine. It didn't happen. You get what I'm saying? So I had to again it's fine. Let's find something else to do. And this time around, if you find something to do, be committed to it. Yes, girl. I had to seek for a job, dog. I remember one time, nigga, high, and then CV, I had to get something. It on tanda, dog. I mean, there was a moment, there was a time in my life where really I felt what again. I want to commit suicide, but I never actually had the guts to do it. There was a point in my life where I walked to town, I have a building in Valgate, and I wanted to jump off. I don't know how I managed to get there yeah, I got to the top of Valgate and I was like, this is it. This is the moment, but when I got to that when I got to the end to the edge. When I got to the edge I felt like what I was doing was stupid. You get what I'm saying? This is not who I am. Yeah, and hitting the kill switch on yourself, dog, is a big no, bro. And man, life got changed within 24 hours. Like you get, yeah. So, and man, I got you but again, fit to letting you, but I'm with you. It's not the end of the world if you say your dreams. It's not the end of the world if you say passion, how Yeah, there's other things that you can master. There's other things that you can achieve, and there's other things still looking. So you just have to find it within you, dog. Kore otole Now what I like to say about myself, I'm potentially curious on top. Yeah, in anything that I do, in everything that I go into, ke batla hiding area hore I need to find something it don't find hiding in something one told. Sure.
So from their point, you say you're potentially curious.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sharp. If you're potentially curious, is there more to life than killing myself? You understand? Is there more to life than trying to say, well, I'm a failure? There's more to life than to say, well, I'm ending this thing. The journey ends for me here. I want to find out what about beyond that point here? What's gonna happen? Because of obvious, you never know when you're up. You never know when you're down. It's like life has its own ways of just playing the roller coaster ride on you, you understand? So from that point of view, what is the advice to people out there? As well, I did hear the advice,
Yeah.
understand? But what's your real advice to you? Not just what was strategy, but to, as you say, you are at the edge. Understand? What if now I'm to actually listen to you by that point they interview you? I should love video and why put okay sharp way. What's your advice to them? Because you are at the edge. No matter what at the edge to want to kill themselves. Some of them are already dead, not just dead like paralyzed. We're like but they are zombies. And so them putting this terminology, zombies, mushroom inside of them internally. So some of them have wars inside of them. Some of them have lost the war inside of them. So what's your advice to them?
So my advice to people below ranking, they're walking around like you said, they're zombies. They're walking the walking dead. Yeah. My advice to people below ranking, they're going through a lot and they can't talk about it. And don't listen to too much music because music it will mislead. Okay, a certain type of music it'll mislead. It depends on when how you connect on a like
Spiritual level.
you get
and
yeah. So for me, for what they're going through a lot and ba depressed. And man, Jimmy one of the open a gym membership, keep yourself busy. Okay.
And I'm saying you play the terminology. Udlala disc for fun
Yeah, for fun.
and to udlala disc for seriousness.
For fun. Just keep yourself busy, guys. Talk. And man, honestly, these suicidal lines, I guess. Dog. Find people that you can talk to. Find people that you trust. People that you believe, think, but keep a secret until. Yeah, if close friend ya hao ile motho lo renkeng wa understand wa mamela dog le motho a ka khona ho thusa wa nthola. Yeah,
The thing I like to say, Uguti, don't tell someone that knows you, tell someone that does not know you, because at the end of the day, they can come back to you.
True. Well, sometimes you can just tell a stranger until, or write it in a diary how you feel. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. If you can't talk about how you feel, put it on a page. Put it on a page. Yeah.
Can I just ask, from that pointing out your sharp, you can write everything. Actually, depression. Let's start from there, because even though I didn't start with it, but I wanted to lead to that. Depression, because suicide obviously it starts from depression, then goes to suicide. But depression, is it because of finding what I want to feel, or that feeling? Is it a feeling, or is it because of what you see? What's going on actually? What's the difference? I don't know actually.
Depression because again to comparison. Yeah, for one, comparison. You know, like no, ngaba present ya hore mang hana like mang ona le eng not na eng. Like right now, Steez, I'd say, oh man, you look fresh. You're always fresh. You get what I'm saying? Depression for now. I honestly believe depression is a jealousy. It's a not knowing who you are. You know? Yeah, boma identity crisis. You're trying to figure out guy. Yeah.
From that point in you, don't you think never to the day are influencers too? Because anyway, you are surrounding yourself with about getting to that pressure you or where that depressed. Because in a way they don't appreciate you for who you are.
Yeah, that as well. There's people who will actually just want to suck you dry one tall.
Sure.
Yeah, but the consumer energy how that could also cause depression one tall. Yeah, and yeah, I guess.
From that point of view. And I get you. So now my advice to them, fellow golfer, like remember who you are and keep going. Like don't stop because you'll never know beyond that
Straight up.
point.
Sure.
You'll never know what you could do, what's your potential, what you can rise up with. You understand?
Yeah.
And I said, I mean, if you can try something else, maybe you could, as you say, commit yourself to that
Commit
new
yourself
thing.
to something.
You understand?
Commit yourself to something. Know yourself. You push. Work hard.
Sure.
Working hard doesn't mean you one altogether. You get what I'm saying? Working hard means your timing, working at your time, dog. Wabo. Slowly but surely you get there, wabo. Yeah, like M52. There's people below ranking, but I head start. I'm talking about people below ranking. Habobona Basha, you get Emana. For example, Hanel Tetas girl, Hanal Mamang ranking, and from Habona, Unanale a few things on toilet. Let's say for instance, you get Waspana ing, and then where now you still at home or you still studying or hana plan on touch. Commit yourself to something and do things at your own time.
And happy doesn't mean if you don't have a plan, you can still do a new plan after that. Even planning as a base, you still need to change a plan. Because I'm a plan in because of but
from
the
A to B, dog. From A to B. If B has span C day until Emana dog until you go Zama until Fita exactly you get
still go, we still strive, we keep going because not feel at that point and also stop amona. When I get stop amona, you're the only person that makes a ship sink. You understand? The ship does not sink because of the water around it. It sinks because of the water you put inside of it. You understand? So I'm like,
Kenya mate. Yeah, sure, for real. One tall,
so I'm like to you guys, come on more, guys. We can still keep going.
Keep on keeping on, guys. Push. Whatever I'm fit to all ranking, you get. Couple, if you can reach something, right? Like keep on keeping on, guys. Push.
Because one day you're gonna have kids, right? I'm just saying, one day you're gonna have kids, and your kid's gonna ask you, Guti, how can I keep going? You understand? And what are you gonna tell your child? What are you gonna tell your kid? I'm just saying, because when you gave up, I'm just saying example, why you gave up, and then when not because when you give up.
I mean, how are you gonna advise your kid? For example, if your kid is being bullied at school, because you're a failure as a parent. Okay, I don't wanna say a failure. Yeah, but let me just rephrase. Because we're not as a parent, you didn't overcome your fears, kapo depression in to a point something. You can't advise the kid, you can't show the kid. Okay, I get that you're being bullied. Let's find ways. Take action as a parent. Action if you like when yourself you didn't take action of your life. Until
You have to lead by example.
Exactly.
You can't see a father, but you're not leading by example. It's like, to be honest, it's a normal black people. No offense, understand?
And sometimes, dog, like I feel like you're gonna rub it off the kids. It don't say depression. It don't say stress is how depression is how banning until kintwana how fitla bana bat. Man salte. Yeah, wabo. So
they're not excited to see. They're not seeing what and all this stuff. It's very few, like the few families. There are many there, but in coming to comparison with numbers, it's a very few. You understand? Because of the norms and the suppression and oppression of the black family towards the young kids, and they grew up with that, and then end of the day, they become the same thing that you became, and there's very few of them they would overcome to when we you understand, because of like the anger that they have inside of them, because of their family members.
True.
But yeah, let's just end before thank you, Khotman.
Understand? What's that? I'm honestly, I'm fit. I'm in a space where I wanna delete this social media platforms. Yeah, because fit. I'm not study and stuff, so I feel like the waste go. But for now, you can catch me on Facebook. Well, I know deactivate the IG, Instagram. Yeah, so yeah, you can catch me on Facebook. Get the Melo Gerard Tuesday, guys. So yeah, and where else? TikTok.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think on TikTok as well, guys. At Fumelo _ Nino 11. something.
You'll send me the link. I'll tag you on TikTok because most of the time I don't take people on TikTok on hope with I'm like it's gonna be simple for you to go tag and you can work there. But guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share to your friends, share to everybody.
Yeah, please, guys. Don't
Even your
forget,
exes.
guys. Aye, man.
So I'm just joking. And share to everyone, like to everyone out there, guys,
Yeah.
just to get connected, guys. Like we talk about serious things. Like it's not just about having fun, but it's about those serious things that we let to inspire, guys, to everyone. You know?
Yeah, guys, true. And I believe there's more that we're gonna talk about. Just go on to YouTube, subscribe to the boys' YouTube channel, and guys, stay tuned, guys. There's more
The next
coming.
episode.
Yeah.
Please come, Skabali.
Ah,
Like,
we're
coming here again. I didn't know this is very beautiful, and I
I
didn't know. I want to apologize. It's not the first time people tell me this. I want to apologize to people who told me about this place, and it's chilled, and I can see good here.
Actually, the video yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, let's just please end the video. Thank you very much.
I don't wanna be with you, shawty. I don't wanna be with you. I'd rather be in the studio.